So, hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Jasmine.
And what brought you in today?
Well, I'm having a lot of pain in my index finger and I can't seem to extend it out without it hurting terribly.
Yeah? What sport do you play?
I'm actually an archery shooter.
Okay. And when did you start feeling the pain?
About a month ago was when I noticed it first started, but it's been really bad recently.
So, the pain's gotten worse over time?
Yeah, and the pain started about a month ago, and in the past 2 weeks it's been catching. When I try to extend it, it'll catch and then it pops, but that never hurt a whole lot until like the past little bit.
So, you said that's pops, kind of like a snapping feeling?
Yeah.
So you started feeling about 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, the popping started about 2 weeks ago, but it's been kind of tingling and numb, and it's been hurting for about a month.
Have you done anything to try to alleviate the pain?
I've tried icing it and taking some ibuprofen, but it hasn't helped very much.
Okay. So you mentioned noticing tingling. When did that start? Does it kind of like shoot up your arm, or does it just stay right in that palm?
It kind of goes to my thumb. It goes towards my thumb, and then it goes all the way to the tip of my index finger.
Okay.
And that has been going on for about a month too.
About a month. And has that gotten any worse?
No, the numbness and tingling hasn't. It's stayed about the same. But I noticed the other day when I was shooting archery that I can only pull it back like 2 or 3 times without it hurting so bad that I have to stop.
Okay. So it does get worse with activity.
Yes.
Do you have any car medical conditions?
I do have type 1 diabetes. Yes.
Sounds good. Alright, so let me take a look. Alright, so now I'm going to take a look at your hand and just kind of see if I can figure out what's going on, okay?
Okay.
So your finger, is it kind of stuck in that position?
Yeah.
So they're more comfortable?
Yeah, it's kind of comfortable to stay in this position because when I try to extend it, it hurts really bad.
So can you extend it though?
I can, but it pops really bad at the end.
Okay. Let me see. There. Oh, you kind of got a little bit of a bump right there.
That's where I feel the catching.
Yeah? Does that hurt when I touch it?
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
What about anything up here?
Up there, it's not so bad. It's kind of tender, but it's not as bad as the base of it is.
Anything up in this area?
Yeah, it's tender, but it's not bad.
What about
No.
down there? I already mentioned numbness and tingling. So do you feel any of that recreated up here?
No.
Press down?
No.
Okay. Alright, so now we're going to do some muscle testing of your hand just so I can kind of get a baseline of how strong you are. For that, we're going to start with your uninjured hand, okay?
Okay.
So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stabilize you here, and you're going to push your fingers up against my resistance.
Okay.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to bring your hands down on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to make a fist, and you're going to try and flex your wrist up on the count of up. And then I'm going to go down. Good. All that in. Good. And out. Good. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing but with this hand. If any of these hurt, make sure you let me know, and we'll see what's going on. Alright, so I'm going to have you flex on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
That one kind of hurts.
That kind of hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, and we're going to do extension. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. See some weakness there. Alright, so now I'm going to have you make that fist. We're going to do some wrist flexion. Some wrist extension. And have you go in. And out. Alright, so you seem to be pretty strong there except for that finger extension. I could tell that one finger was a little weak. So now we're going to do some active and passive range of motion. So I'm going to have you do first with your uninjured hand. I'm going to have you kind of flex your fingers and make a fist. Alright, so let's see that. Good. Alright, so now what I'm going to have you do from there is I'm going to have you extend your fingers out as far as you can. Good. And then I'm going to have you bring your wrist up. So you can do that. Bring your wrist down. Bring your wrist in. Bring your wrist out. Alright, and so now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So at first I'm going to have you flex your fingers up into a fist. Alright, now go ahead and extend them. Oh yeah, we can see that pop there. Alright, I'm going to have you bring your wrist up, flex. Bring your wrist down, in, and out. Now we're going to go through it passively just so I can see if there's any ligamentous issues going on in your hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab your fingers and I'm going to make a fist with them. Good. And then I'm going to take them, extend them. Good. So then I'm going to put you back in that fist and I'm going to bring you through your flexion. Good. Your extension. Good. All and radial deviation. Good. All right, so I'm going to do it with the injured hand again. If any of it hurts, just let me know.
Okay.
So I'm going to take your fingers and I'm going to flex. Pain with that.
Just a little tenderness. It's not
I'm going to go ahead and extend.
That hurts.
Yep. So that again. So I'm going to put you back in that fist. Put you into flexion, extension, radial deviation. And both of those, or all of those, look the same bilaterally except for that finger extension and flexion. So that's really what we're going to do. So there's a few special tests that we can do just to kind of see if there's any of that nerve involvement going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take your wrist. And so you kind of have these three nerves that run up into your hand. And they all innervate different areas of your fingers. So the one that kind of innervates your thumb and your index finger is called your radial nerve. So to kind of test for that, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to just kind of do it like.
Yeah, I feel it tingling in my thumb and
Feel
my
a little
finger.
bit of tingling?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Anything there?
No, that one's fine.
About over there, anything?
No, that's fine.
Okay, good. So the next special test that we're going to have you do is just kind of help rule in or rule out carpal tunnel syndrome. I'm going to have you take your hands like this, and you're going to hold them together like this. You're going to hold that position for a minute. If there's any pain with that or any numbness and tingling, just kind of let me know, okay?
Okay.
Alright, good. So now I'm going to kind of walk you through one of the full neurologic screenings that we do for athletes who we suspect there might be some nerve injuries. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you raise your shoulders up,
Okay.
and then I'm going to try and push down, and you don't let me break you, okay? Good. So I'm going to have you put your arms out to the side like this, and don't let me break you. Good. Like this, don't let me break you. Good. Don't let me break you going down. Good. And I'm going to have you take your fingers, and you're going to go like this, and don't let me break the circle.
Okay.
Good. Now you're gonna have you take your fingers apart. Don't let me try, or you're gonna try to push in. Don't let me break you.
Okay.
Oh.
That kind of hurts a little
Yeah, I can
bit.
see a little bit of weakness with that there. All right, so now I'm gonna walk you through some sensations.
Okay.
Just make sure everything's okay there. So there's three different sensations that you're gonna feel.
Okay.
First one is brush right there.
Okay.
You're gonna feel a poke like that.
Okay.
You're gonna feel a flat surface like that.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna have you close your eyes
Okay.
and let me know what sensation you feel. Okay.
Brush.
Good.
Flat.
Good. Turn your stuff like that.
Sharp.
Good.
Brush.
Good.
Sharp.
Good.
Flat.
Okay, good. All right, now I'm going to test the fever reflexes just to make sure that they're okay. So we're going to start here. Now we're going to test this one right here. Okay, so based off the way that you came and you presented to me, and the sport that you play, your symptoms, the main thing I think that you have is trigger finger, which is, so you have these pulleys that kind of run up your finger, which are your muscle tendons, and sometimes the muscle tendon right here will get a little inflamed, and that pulley won't be able to do its job correctly, which causes you to get stuck in this position.
Okay.
So some things that we can do for that, there are some finger braces that we can wear, just kind of help alleviate that pain, help alleviate it off that area. If I was to get better, there is surgical options. You can do some strengthening exercises to kind of help alleviate that muscle and that inflammation. I think you might have a little bit of nerve involvement in the radial nerve. I don't think you have carpal tunnel or any of that, so it doesn't affect your median nerve going down there.
Okay.
Might just have inflamed that nerve a little bit too, so I'm just going to have you rest for a few days, just kind of take off shooting your artery and using that release hand in your finger. And so then we'll reevaluate in a couple of days and see where we're going to go from there.
Okay. Thank you.